set, and off we go here on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now this time they'll look to throw. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And he's gonna give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Opening carry of the game for Tyjae Spears. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. He'll get this out wide, and they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. face second down and 7. From the gun is Pickett. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, here's Pickett. He's got it inside the 5. And the Eagles have got a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. He'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Next to score, Eagles 7, Seahawks
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's 2nd and 9. Now, faking the give. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Moss in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. A handoff to Pacheco. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Once again, it's Pacheco. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Third and a yard.
Here we go, here we go. 79 Bronco. Hey, smash. Check go.
He'll look to throw. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Nike 18. Cougar 19.
They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 30. Down the left sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 84 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Not much there. Stopped short of the 20. Second down and 8.
Let's go now.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown, field goal, but either way, I'm coming away with points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Go! Go!
They'll look to throw yet again. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 8-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Check go!
They'll look to throw again. That is caught. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. So, we've hit halftime, and it's the visitors, the Eagles, out on top. As we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's Pickett. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing Pickett. This one complete to Melton. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Now Pickett. That one intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And the Seahawks have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
19 Tiger, go!
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. He'll drop to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Open man, right side. He's got it. The penalty yardage certainly helps. Now it's third down, and they need 5. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Pickett to throw. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. It is a big play for the Eagles. 31 yards. On the handoff, this is Spears. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Once again, it's Spears. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down. Now an option here, left side, and he pitches it. And he's in! Tajay Spears. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Eagles will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll look to throw. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Back to the air one more time. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Seahawks get back in it. It is 21-7. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Pickett now. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. It'll be 3rd down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It is a big play for the Eagles. And even 30 yards. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Got it. Ready?
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's O'Connell. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. To throw is O'Connell. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. McBride is the motion man.
Trap 60, 18 left. Go.
He'll go. O'Connell. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. Give them 19 yards as they get the fourth down conversion.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And the Seahawks force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Check go.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Luka 19. Set. Ready.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready. Ready.
He'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll get the penalty yardage and then some back and is very close to a first down. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
Down the sideline. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown Seahawks. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Seahawks 13. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Let's go.
O'Connell to throw. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
They'll run it to the right here. That's Spears. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Spears. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the 1st down.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now give to Spears, running right. Ooh. And he'll be taken down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Hopkins now to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Eagle. 79 Bronco. Let's go now. Ready.
They'll drop to throw.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
There's that man again. Another catch. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Here's Pacheco. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. And that final throw here is intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory.